Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, February 4th. Well, today will turn out to be one of the mildest days we've had in quite a while here in portions of the I-95 corridor. 40 degrees is possible in the Philly metro region and New York. 45 to 50 degrees perhaps in the D.C. metro region. This warm-up, however, will be short-lived. Another Arctic cold front will be arriving late tonight, early tomorrow. It looks like it'll produce some snow late tonight, early tomorrow, perhaps a coating to an inch or so in Philadelphia and New York City. Some snow showers also down across the D.C. metro region late tonight, early tomorrow. The snow will not be all that heavy, but it'll be coming at perhaps an inconvenient time, right in time for the morning commute on Thursday. So there certainly can be some slippery spots at a bad time, right in time for the morning commute. That will push off the East Coast by early tomorrow afternoon, and the winds will pick up dramatically. Temperatures will drop tomorrow afternoon and continue to plunge tomorrow night into the single digits in many portions of the I-95 corridor. We will rebound, however, pretty dramatically on Saturday, with temperatures perhaps flirting with the 40-degree mark once again up and down the I-95 corridor. But then a cold shot arrives late in the weekend, and that cold shot will lead to a period of inclement weather Sunday into Monday, perhaps some snow on Sunday or a mixed bag. But then as it gradually turns colder on Monday, it looks like the main precipitation type on Monday could be in the form of snow as low pressure tries to organize near the mid-Atlantic coastline. Well, let's start off by looking at the 24-hour change map. This is from the Penn State EWAL site. These are the differences in temperatures from right now versus 24 hours ago, yesterday morning. Notice just a tremendous warm-up this morning compared to yesterday morning. Some 20 to 30 degrees warmer this morning in the Ohio Valley compared to this time yesterday morning. Of course, this is translating to the east and will lead to our very mild conditions here this afternoon. Notice, however, just upstream here in the northern plains, a big drop-off in temperatures in some areas as much as 35 degrees colder this morning compared to yesterday morning. And this is indicative of much colder air following this warm-up right on its heels. And indeed, there's an Arctic front in between these two areas moving towards the East Coast, and it will arrive late tonight and early tomorrow. Well, here's the latest surface map, and indeed here is that Arctic front with a very strong and cold high-pressure system behind it, and a much colder air moves right back into the I-95 corridor during the midday and afternoon hours on Thursday after a little bit of snow associated with that frontal passage. And again, perhaps on the order of a coating to an inch or so. Winds will pick up dramatically tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures will slowly fall and then plunge tomorrow night to single digits in many areas up and down the I-95 corridor, at least in suburban locations. It stays very cold on Friday, but then a pretty noticeable moderation in temperatures on Saturday before more cold air arrives late in the weekend, early next week. Well, here's a look at the nationwide radar map from mesonet.org. This is all in the form of snow right now out over the upper Midwest, and this is associated with that frontal system which lies something like this. And this is the area of moisture that will kind of swing to the east and produce some snow in the I-95 corridor. Snow showers for the most part in the D.C. metro region, but perhaps a coating to an inch or so in Philadelphia and New York City. Again, late tonight and early tomorrow, just in time perhaps to cause some slippery spots for the morning commute. This area of rain along the Gulf Coast looks like it'll stay off the East Coast as it moves to the north and east, but we'll continue to monitor that. Again, this is all in the form of snow and headed our way for late tonight and early tomorrow, associated with the next strong Arctic cold front. Well, let's take a look at a few computer forecast maps. This is using last night's 0Z GFS model run. This is the forecast map for this evening. By this evening, still dry here up and down the I-95 corridor. There's a low pressure area up over New England, the cold frontal system trailing that low pressure area into the pressing eastward across the eastern part of the Ohio Valley. And again, quite a bit of the precipitation here is behind the frontal system in the cold air in the form of snow, and that will tend to be what takes place here. We'll start off the evening here rather mild, but then it'll turn colder and colder as the night goes on, and the precipitation in the cold air mass behind the surface frontal system will arrive late tonight and early tomorrow morning in the form of snow. Let's jump 6 hours ahead. This is the forecast map for just after midnight, about 1 o'clock in the morning. Low pressure up across northern New England, and here's that front not too far west of the I-95 corridor, again with the precipitation just on the backside of that frontal system. Still in the clear in terms of precipitation, but this is about the timetable where we start to see some snowfall in the I-95 corridor after midnight, certainly perhaps well after midnight, but before the morning rush hour. Let's now jump ahead 6 hours to early tomorrow morning. And here's the forecast map for tomorrow morning, about 7 o'clock in the morning. That Arctic front has moved to the coastal region by this time, and some precipitation has arrived in the I-95 corridor. So again, late tonight and early tomorrow is the timetable for this next round of snow, on the order of a coating to an inch or so, especially north and east of the Mason-Dixon line. And again, there can be some slippery spots with the morning commute because of the timing. Will not be a heavy snowfall by any means, but the timing is not too good in terms of the Thursday morning commute. Finally, here's the forecast map for early tomorrow afternoon. And we've kind of been through this drill before many times here in this winter, where the winds will pick up dramatically as Arctic air plunges into the I-95 corridor. Tomorrow afternoon, there will be some partial clearing, but the winds will pick up dramatically. Temperatures should slowly drop and then drop rapidly after sunset tomorrow night into the single digits in some of the suburban locations along I-95 by Friday morning. So that's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.